With placards held high, the UK public took to the streets of London in solidarity against racism, gathering as one thanks to the recent lifting of COVID restrictions. With an estimated 10,000 attendees, those of all walks of life marched together to coincide with UN Anti-Racism Day. Activists met at Portland Place, where rally speakers showed their rage. People here believe the government's structurally racist handling of COVID and the cost of living crisis has disproportionately impacted Asian, African, and all minority ethnic communities. While many highlighted a variety of injustices, others marched to challenge more specific recent issues. Justice was demanded for Child Q, a black teenage girl who was strip-searched at school by police. Rally speakers from trade unions and other organizations voiced the tragedy. Support for refugees was also widely shown, specifically about what the government can do to help them.
The idea that people drown in the channel trying to get across when at a stroke of a pen, Priti Patel could enable them to get onto ferries, like I would do if I was travelling from France to England. They should do that.
Campaigners from Stand Up to Racism believe in the effectiveness of protesting.
Particularly around the question of Ukrainian refugees, and before that around Afghan refugees, had to welcome them because of the overwhelming support of people in the UK.
Marching down, protesters chanted loud for what they believe in.
Protesters are hoping that their action and calls for anti-racism will be reflected in Parliament, that their voices are not only heard, but will spark a reaction.
Arriving at Parliament Square with support still strong, MPs took to the stage to express the same demands. Marking the end of the march, former Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn shared hopes that the next generation continue the efforts to better the world. Overall support was large throughout, but though COVID restrictions no longer remain, a different kind of pandemic does. Felicity Wright, News at Leeds.